37-year-old Chris Beer knows firsthand the power of compassion.
There's just something about real human connection. And whether it's, skin on skin and it's someone's just touching your hand or touching your shoulder, looking you in the eye, they're sharing the experience with you. They're connecting with you as a human. That is something that no electronic device can replace.
She and her husband, Matt, have 2 children. In 2012, after the birth of their second child, she became gripped by a postpartum depression.
I would be sitting there in my beautiful home with my, sitting next to my husband who loves me, with my 2 healthy children, and feeling pain. And you feel shame in admitting that you're not feeling happiness in that moment. What on earth could you want more than family's love and healthy children? I made videos of myself reading stories that could be shared with the kids. And
why did you do that?
Ultimately, they were there for if I was not there.
Not there because her depression was drawing Beer closer to suicide.
I was walking to the train one morning, and I have about a 2.5 block walk to the train, but I remember icy tears on my face and waiting for the train, because what am I going to do? You have to put one foot in front of the other. You have to keep going.
And what happened next made all the difference.
A woman who I know from our church community, who was on the train, put her hand on mine and told me I was going to be okay.
And then another seemingly small gesture, a colleague where Beer worked at Chicago's Board of Trade took the time to listen. She felt heard.
I spoke open and honestly with him about the struggles I was having. He immediately, offered to drive me home. We sat down and talked with my husband, who, is incredibly loving and supportive and wants to get help for me.
Her husband dialed a special hotline at Evanston North Shore Hospital. 2 months of intensive therapy, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, plus medication and more exercise helped Beer help herself.
One, there were very actionable things that I could do every day. I left that program with just an entirely fresh approach on being empathetic to every single person in my life. The person at the Jewel checkout, the person, your school teachers, your family members, everyone is going through something. And we need to, all of us need to take a little more time to just slow down.
She's spreading her message far and wide without a trace of the shame or embarrassment others of us might feel.
People can get really lonely. And you showing interest and showing that they matter, that it may be the only bright spot of their day. Chances are when you were scrolling through your phone, it's some sort of a false connection, like a social media or something like that. Put that away. Chat with the person who's checking out your groceries. Put your phone in your pocket and ask them a real question about their day. You can save a life by reaching out to someone, and reaching out to someone can be through the smallest connection.
Julie Peterson, Wilmette, Illinois.